Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So brother, waiting on your name please?
Name ABDULAI BARRIE.
Okay, so we noticed saying I want the participants for this wonderful event when at SLMGT. So waiting on your talent where you can showcase today?
Well, my talent I come for represent the 8th category of the competition entitled the popular imitation of Islamic clerics. And today I specifically imitate Dr. Zakir Naik as you see me in the suit.
MashaAllah. So how best you don't prepare? How best you don't determine?
Well, I've been doing this for 6 years now. And inshallah, I believe no need for preparation because I already prepared.
Okay, so if you win this money, what you get for do with this money?
Well, the thing now for Allah, use the money as a means for Allah to promote Islam in my own district because I promote all the way from Connaught district and Kanna Free-area. For me, myself with organizing programs, inshallah.
Okay, so if you're not fortunate for win this
if I'm not fortunate, and the ulama then tell me say, right, for say al-iman bil-qadr khayrahu wa sharrahu. That for say Muslim if I believe in destiny, which is the most important one. For say anything to happen to you, God will not matter. So not destiny. But I believe say inshallah I go in.
Okay, so I wish you good luck. I wish you success. Okay.
Allahumma amin ya Rabb. Barakallahu fiik. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam. وعلى رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Respectable judges, my dear beloved distinguished guests, I welcome you all with the holy Islamic greetings once again. May the peace, blessings and mercy of Allah be on you all by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is ABDULAI BARRIE and I'm here to take on the 8th category of the competition entitled Imitation of Popular Islamic Clerics. And inshallah, I will be imitating Dr. Zakir Naik on the topic, the Quran and modern science. In the field of embryology, there were a couple of students who collected all the data that they could find in the Quran and Hadith, which speaks about embryology, translated it into English and presented it to Professor Emeritus Keith Elmore. And he was the head of the Department of Anatomy in the University of Toronto in Canada. And when he came through the verses of the Quran and Hadith which speaks about embryology, he said that most of the verses of the Quran and Hadith which speaks about embryology, they are in perfect conformity to latest advances made in modern embryology. What is embryology? It is the study of the early stages of the human being when the child is in the womb of the mother. The Quran speaks about embryology 1,400 years ago in Surah Zumar, chapter number 39, verse number 6. Says the Quran, يَخْلُقُكُمْ فِي بُطُونِ أُمَّهَاتِكُمْ خَلْقًا مِّن بَعْدِ خَلْقٍ فِي ظُلُمَاتٍ ثَلَاثٍ. It is God who has made the human beings in stages, one after the other in 3 veils of darkness. And according to Professor Kitmore, he said what the Quran refers to as the 3 veils of darkness, it is referring to the anterior abnormal wall, the uterine wall, and as well as the amniochoric membrane. In another terminology, it is called as the pre-embryonic age, the embryonic age, and as well as the fetal age. Quran further speaks about embryology in Surah Al-Mu'minun, chapter number 23, verses number 12 to 13 and 14. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ ثُمَّ خَلَقْنَا النُّطْفَةَ عَلَقَةً فَخَلَقْنَا الْعَلَقَةَ مُضْغَةً فَخَلَقْنَا الْمُضْغَةَ عِظَامًا فَكَسَوْنَا الْعِظَامَ لَحْمًا ثُمَّ أَنشَأْنَاهُ خَلْقًا آخَرَ فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. These verses of the Quran describes the various embryological stages in great details. First it says, we made the human beings from a drop of sperm and made the nutfa into alaqa, meaning leech-like substance. The Arabic word alaqa, it has got 3 meanings. First it means something which clings. And the second meaning is congealed clot of blood. And the third meaning is leech-like substance. And today in modern embryology, we have come to know in science that the embryo in the initial stages, it behaves like a leech. It behaves like a bloodsucker. It derives its nutrition from the mother through the placenta. And the second meaning of the Arabic word alaqa is congealed clot of blood. And today, modern science has disclosed that in the initial stages, the blood does not circulate. And the blood clots in the vessels and appears like a blood clot. And the third meaning of the Arabic word alaqa is leech-like substance. And today, modern science has confirmed that the embryo in the initial stages behaves like a leech. And Allah says, and we made the alaqa into what? Mudghah. That means a chewed-like lump. So Professor Kitmore, he took a plaster seal and made it look into a leech-like substance. He placed it between his teeth. He beat it to make it appear like a mudghah. And later on, when he saw it, the teeth marks, it resembled the stomach from where the nose develops. And the Quran says we made the mudwa into idama, which means bones. Today, modern science has disclosed that the skeleton is formed first before the flesh. And then Allah says we clotted the bones with what? Laham, flesh. And then we made it all together into a different creature. What does the Quran mean by saying that we made it all together into a different creature? Today, modern science has disclosed that the initial stages of the development of the human being when the child is in the womb of the mother, it is similar to the development of a fish, rabbit, and many other animals. Only after the stage, just us, the human beings, are different looks. We have a head, we have limbs and on. So imagine the glorious Quran mentions 1,400 years ago that the initial stages of the development of the human being, that it is in perfect conformity to science, in which we have come to know recently. Besides, in Surah Al-Hajj, chapter number 22, verse number 5, the Quran speaks of the embryo. In Surah Al-Mu'minun, chapter number 23, verse number 13, the Quran speaks of the embryo. In Surah Al-Tariq, chapter number 86, verse number 5 to 6 and 7, the Quran speaks about embryo. In Surah Al-Najm, chapter number 53, verses number 45 to 46, the Quran speaks about genetics. So beloved brothers and sisters, due to the exigence of time, I may like to confirm or affirm or to conclude that the glorious Quran is in perfect conformity with science. But note that the glorious Quran is not the book of science, but it is the book of science, S-I-G-N-S. Inshallah, with this analysis, I believe that I have convinced you that the glorious Quran is compatible to modern science. Once again, my name is ABDULAI Jibril Barrie. Wa akhiri da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.
Masya Allah. Masya Allah.